Warning, this video is for entertainment purposes only. The Lazyboys Night episode you are about to watch may contain the following: sarcasm, story embellishment, exaggeration of facts, controversial comments, debatable observations, opposing opinions, various points of view, sensitive subjects, observational humor, playful banter, sexual innuendos, ignorant recollection of actual events, subtle references to source material, not so subtle references to source material, and many other remarks that could piss you off. If you do not find this video entertaining, then you are taking life way too seriously. If you have a complaint about any episode, please book an appointment with a therapist.
Hallelujah.
That's Dude!
That's Dude!
And welcome to Lazyboys Night! Are you having a religious experience?
I am.
Well, look at that. Oh, look at the color on this thing.
Exactly. That's what I was pouring in. I'm going, whoa.
It almost looks like apple juice.
As I was pouring it, I was like, oh, I can't wait to try this out.
This is the St-Ambroise Apricot Wheat Ale. So it's a flavored beer, fruit flavored beer. Where's the spray? And I don't have my glasses. And I hesitate to put them on now because I don't want to look like an old guy. But
right they know. They know.
It's from that place. And
we seriously got to get into the habit. And you've been telling us lately we should start wearing our glasses during episodes.
He doesn't know.
Shush!
So occasionally, I like my beer to taste like beer, but every now and then there are certain fruit-infused beers that are delicious. Like there's a blueberry beer I love very much, which I don't think we've reviewed yet, so we probably should. No. But I'm looking forward to trying the
blueberry
apricot
beer.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to do that.
But today it's all about the apricot.
Apricot
Wheat Ale.
Is apricot in French.
It is.
Huh. Apricot, apricot.
There you go.
I just learned something.
There you go.
Very cool.
Cheers, Dude.
Cheers.
It's just two guys talking. There they go again and saying anything. Talking about nothing. Nothing new to say. Talking anyway. So much to review. So let's have a cold brew. A cold brew. Everybody's talking. It's not anything. No one's listening. Talking about nothing. They're all yammering. I can't hear a thing. Nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew.
Yeah, we had to snip it first, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a nice aroma.
I'm always making that face. What?
You know what this is to me?
What is it?
This is,
I have something in my go.
to me this is you're at the cottage, just sitting on the deck, sunning, having an afternoon beer.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Very close, but mine is on a patio, like a just sitting outside a pub.
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
People walking around.
It's an afternoon.
It's an afternoon.
Yeah.
Complete chill.
It's not about a meal. It's about soaking up the sun, soaking up the ambiance.
Nice
I think that's what it was. Cottage ambiance.
Yeah.
You tourist the ambiance, watching the people. It's a beautiful beer.
That's very nice.
It's very refreshing, very crisp, and that little hint of apricot in the back just to give it that little sweetness without being overbearing by any means. It's very nice. It finishes clean.
Yeah, but I got a feeling that this has to be consumed on a beautiful summer day.
Yeah, this is not a cold winter storm.
No, this is not like the dead of winter type of beverage.
No.
But during, the beautiful season.
Yeah.
This season, wherever you are, when it's a beautiful season, that's the season. That's the season for this. So
there you go.
Good job.
Good job.
It's a nice summer beer.
I enjoy it very much.
Very good.
Good job, St-Ambroise. All right, so what's on the agenda today, Dude?
Oh, we're going to be doing a
Crappy Bowl of Mystery.
Oh, yeah. That's happening right now.
There you go.
I'll be right back, folks. Hang tight. Don't go away. We'll be back after this commercial break. And I'm back.
Wow, that was a short commercial. I wish they were all like that.
For questions.
For questions.
So, for those of you, we're getting kind of low. We're gonna need.
Okay, we need people to send more questions.
So the great majority of questions that we get in the Crappy Bowl come from two different places. One, either you're a guest in the Dude Den, just coming out to chill with us, and you can actually, that's the little notepad that I threw out, you can actually write questions and throw them in there. The other way is
if you send us a message on social media, our dude over there will actually look at those questions. He'll write them on the pad themselves and throw them in the bowl. So please send us your questions. And on that note, I think it's your turn to pick.
It is my turn. I'm happy you just want to hold on to the bowl.
Just one. Just one.
Okay.
Ooh, and there's one.
Oh, damn. Oh.
What?
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 Okay, so I'm gonna start. Usually I don't do this, but I'm gonna start with who wrote it first, and you get one guest. One guest. Oh, that's part of the question. You'll see. You get one guess who is asking this question. I'm super psyched.
Tom Green.
No, it's before Tom Green, and we had somebody else that we were always excited.
Tom Yellow. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
Stephanie.
sorry.
Stephanie from New Hampshire.
Stephanie from New Hampshire.
I knew there was a question form in the bowl from you. We were just waiting for it to come out. Okay, so who would you like to have, and this is super creepy and weird, who would you like to have as a guest on your show?
Oh.
I'm not kidding. That's what you said.
All right, well, I think we already know we'd love Tom Green to hear, so I think we're going to...
on your show.
Other than Tom Green, because we already talked about it many times.
So just to reiterate,
Tom, we still have this bottle here waiting for you to come and join us. If you're be a dude.
If you're new to the show, right here, go check out that episode. We invite Tom Green to come and partake in this beautiful beverage that
bears his likeness and name.
Right? So Tom,
it's one of the last bottles in existence.
The invite is still there. If you want to know more about it, again, we put it down there. Go check out the episode.
All right.
So, anybody else but excluding Tom Green in this situation only?
It's funny that this question should come up because we were actually talking about this not too long ago. I would like Adam Sandler. I would like Adam Sandler, and I'll tell you why.
I want to know why.
Adam Sandler has the reputation for being one of the nicest, most laid-back guys in Hollywood. Not pretentious at all. The fame does not go to his head. You hear about a lot of stars where they're like, I'm a big star, I expect special treatment. Adam Sandler is the complete opposite. In fact, there's a story that ran at the height of the pandemic where he showed up at a restaurant. He was wearing his mask, so the wait staff did not recognize him. And when he asked for a table and they said, well, there's nothing available, the wait was 40 minutes, he was just very gracious about it and said, all right, thank you very much, and walked away till another staff member said, dude, you just turned away Tom Green. And
no, not Tom Green.
Sorry. Sorry. You just turned away Adam Sandler.
That's a weird turning
You got Tom on the brain. You just turned away Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And there was this whole social media thing where the restaurant poked fun at itself for doing that and invited him back and offered to do a bit of a charity thing at the same time if Adam would. And I believe he did. But the thing is, he doesn't throw his weight around. He's just a regular guy. And apparently he's one of the nicest guys, just fun to hang out with, really laid back. You can just sit and have a beer with him. Excuse me. And chat. And I think for that reason, he'd be a fun guest on the show.
Oh, geez. And I'll follow up with that.
Yeah.
What would you, if he was our guest, because we have different types of episodes, right? We have the Crappy Bowl of Mystery. We have our diatribes.
Yeah.
We have our Dude Dares, right? Yep. Sometimes we have, special episodes and things like that.
What would I want to do with them?
Well, no.
You know what I mean.
Sex tape.
Which type of...
Oh. So,
I walk into that one.
What
type of episode?
Or would you want to go through every single one of them so we can get one in the can from each type of episode?
No, because I don't want to overextend abuse.
Yes.
Okay? Here's the thing. We know Dude Dares to him. He'll do anything. That's not an issue.
That's fair, yeah.
The Diatribe, a lot of his characters in his films go on a lot of rants.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is actually just get to pick his brain for him. Not a Adam Sandler character bit, but Adam, what do you think when he's answering a crappy question?
So
because we don't know.
Do a crappy bowl.
I want to do a crappy bowl with him because I'd want to pick the brain of the man not see the characters in action.
Yeah, because it wouldn't even be an interview kind of context. It would actually be
just
us
you're one of the
discussing,
dudes
not knowing what's in the crappy bowl.
Exactly.
That's the whole point, right? We have no idea what's in crappy bowl. We got to deal with the question like we are doing right now.
That's my answer. Who's yours?
Oh, wow. Yours came out right out of the gate. You knew right away. I'm trying to figure out who I would actually like to have. You know what? I keep thinking of different people, and I'm wondering if they're like going to upstage us. And I'm trying to think of somebody that would be able to just be a dude. Yeah, upstage us. Trying to be like too funny or...
Oh, yeah. Again, Adam Sandler, very laid back. I think he'd just go with the flow.
But that's the thing is I wouldn't want to have somebody that coming on our show thinking that they have to perform.
They have to be on. They don't. We would want you for yourself.
Just to chill out, having a beer. And that was an invite to Tom Green, was just to come and, just
no
chill out with the dudes.
Just be
just
Tom.
Dudes being dudes, and then, that's fine. But you know what? Honestly, there's nobody top of mind. There's nobody that it stands out that I would go.
You know what's going to happen, don't you? We're going to sign off.
Yeah,
as soon as we're like, somebody for thanks, sure. Have a good night. And be like, oh, that guy. Or that girl. Because it doesn't have to be guy either. We tend to gravitate more towards male figures and stuff.
Honestly, you know what? I'm going through my mind of different people that are, for me, comedy is huge. We've talked about this. If you've been watching the show long enough, I love action movies, love superhero movies, but my go-to all the time, comedies. I love comedies. We've had discussions about the different types of comedies and stuff like that. But I would just love to have, and I'm drawing a freaking blank, and it's driving me nuts right now, but in Schitt's Creek, the actress that played the daughter.
Oh, Annie Murphy.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I knew it was that.
Annie Murphy.
I would love to have her on the show.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why.
Please do.
One, I think she's a phenomenal actress.
She is great.
Actor.
She is great.
She's a phenomenal actor. She did fantastic with that role, and because when you see her in real life and her, that's when, to me, when somebody blows me away with their acting talents, is when the real them and the persona they play are so far removed.
Oh yeah, you can see they differentiate. They
actually got into full character in that situation. But I've seen her in multiple interviews because Schitt's Creek did so well.
Oh yeah. Well, she has another show now. I don't know what it's called, but she currently has a show streaming.
Right there. But the fact that every time I'd see her in interviews, she was just so nice and just calming, and I think she would just have a blast. And for me, it would be the same thing. It would be a crappy bowl just to have. I think that interaction would
because
be
you get to know the real person.
Yes.
The other ones wind up. It can lead to bits.
Yeah.
Whereas that would be the real person. I wouldn't want a bit.
Yeah. And she hasn't done stand-up comedy as far as I'm concerned, and all of that. I'm not aware of that in her background, but she's not the type of person that from what I've seen. Again, I don't know her personally, but from what I've seen, she's very genuine when she's there, because she's a proper actor. Where when she takes on a role, it's not. How do I say this? We've had these discussions about actors that do go through the method actors that go into. I feel you could give her anything. Like, you're playing this, and in her actor's mind, she would be able to pull it off. Just because she's an actual actor for real.
It's funny you mentioned that. There was a series that came out not too long ago on Netflix, and I apologize, I can't remember the name, dude. It's hosted by Will Arnett.
Oh!
And it's like a fake murder investigation.
Was it Murderville?
Something like that. I think it was Murderville.
It's right there.
Anyways, and every week there's a new guest star who plays his new partner detective. But it's not scripted. So the guest star has no idea what's going on, and they're being fed scenarios by Will Arnett and the other actors who are very all-strong improv players. And she was on there, Annie Murphy, and
now I want to see that episode big time.
Yeah, there's a scene where she has to go undercover and interrogate, I think it's a mob boss or something like that, I can't remember. But just the way she plays it was just really, really good. And she just got into that character. And I remember I was laughing my ass off. And it was like, good for her. I loved her in Schitt's Creek. It was a very stereotypical character, although she was
dude, the way she
played it with growth. The season
My
one was
God.
stereotypical, but
Yeah.
then the character grew,
development
and you
is
actually got to care about the
unreal.
shallow girl, because the
Yeah.
shallow girl actually had depth and intelligence, and it creep up because she's learning to become a real person.
Yeah.
And I think it was played. All of them actually played it
Oh, yeah,
beautifully.
of course, the
But
whole
but
game.
no, she's a
She's
talented
my
talented
stand-up.
actress. You know what? I think that's a very good pick too.
And
So
full disclosure, Annie, if you ever decide to come on the show, then spend some time with the dudes, I do have a crush on you. So, just so you know.
and there goes our chances of seeing any
No,
Murphy on the show.
but I'm just saying, it's not a bad thing. I'm just
No.
saying that, she's a very attractive woman.
I admire your talents.
I
and
do.
Yes, you are very attractive.
100%. Your talent is the first thing that I thought of.
Adam Sandler, you're
Everything
attractive
else.
too.
Adam is a
You
super
are,
white guy
buddy.
too. So, whatever. But I'm just saying, it's one of those things where I think having those, and it's two completely different types of people, but imagine what that would, having that moment here, we'd have to figure out the dude den.
Oh, we can reconfigure the dude.
We'd have to reconfigure
We'll
the
knock
dude
out
den to
walls
have-
if we have to.
We're going to have to start thinking about that, to actually start
So-
having guests. I
So
like that
basically,
question.
our invite list is now Tom Green, Adam
Yep.
Sandler, Annie Murphy, and I'm sure the list will continue. But I approve
I
of your
think that's
pick.
a very good
I approve of your
yeah,
pick.
I approve of your pick. That's
Thank
an
you very
awesome
much.
pick. Yeah.
All right, great question.
Fantastic.
So
Thank you,
if any of you
Stephanie.
three are watching, you know who you are.
Mm.
Please, and you guys watching out here now, who would you like to see on the show? And who can actually make something like that happen? Let us know.
Yeah, no
like,
kidding.
share, subscribe.
And if you subscribe, you can put comments and you can let us know who you think would be awesome on the show with us.
That's what I just said.
No, but I'm just saying, if they subscribe, they can actually do that. Because
Oh.
most people don't know that unless you subscribe, you can't leave comments. So that's important for them
That's
to
for
know.
the YouTube part, yeah.
Right? So
There
that's
you
important
go.
for you to know. So on that, cheers, dude. We'll see you next time.